I was going to YouTube Chris here in my home theater. Got a brand new video for you this afternoon or tonight. So I showed the video yesterday where I finished my room as far as painting and getting stuff done, and I gave a few sneak peeks on Facebook and Instagram and stuff, but I actually got my screen up today and it looks fantastic. So I'm gonna pan this camera around, and then I have a little short video in this video showing me unboxing it. It's not a video, it's actually pictures, and I'll be talking about it, showing me putting it together, and then actually eventually hanging it. So let me pan this camera around, let you guys look at it. So there we go. And it is wall to wall. I don't have much on each side. No, I don't have much at all on each side. And yes, I do have it where it'll lift. I've got my hinges on it. Problem is, I'm gonna have to take the decor down, but it's gonna bump that. So I think I got room to move it down some. I need to see how far it's gonna hit, but it does hit a little bit. So, but yeah, they're on a hinge. I hadn't done anything behind the screen, but the hinges are up. They are on there. And what I didn't show in the video is that I did use the black backing. I don't know why I forgot that. I don't know if you can see it. It's got the black material behind there. The instructions said you didn't have to use it, that it would look good without it, but I think it looks better with it. So check this picture out. This is the German Blu-ray of Twister with the Dolby Atmos and Aurora 3D. And man, it sounds phenomenal in here. But you know, turn those lights out, it's a little washed out. But when you turn them out, boy, it looks good. Looks fantastic. Love the way it looks. Pan the camera around. I even got some decor up. I'll turn the light on, we'll look at that. You can see that up here. I put a few things up today. I put these up. And I got my little small panels that I had in my other theater. I hadn't put them up yet. I'm trying to decide on what I want to do. I may not even leave the decor where it is. I don't know exactly how I want to do things, but I got some things up today. And got my exit. Can't put an exit here. Tomorrow I'm going to get my door, get a few things try to tie this thing up. I got the trim for this. I just need the door and the pieces of wood to fill it up. Then I got to get carpet, and still trying to decide. Somebody mentioned putting floor laminate in here. You know, that's cool and all, but I still have to deal with this, and I'm not going to leave it like that. I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and get the carpet. And it's kind of on the expensive side, but guys, everybody knows everything has went up these days, and we just going to have to live with it until something changes. But it is coming along. I'm excited about this screen. And this is, like I say, the Silver Ticket Products, the WAB woven acoustic transparent, and it's 128 inch 16:9. I thought about going with the 239:1, but I don't know, man. I like it when the movie switches to IMAX scenes. I know Christopher Nolan's good about doing that, man. I love that. So I wanted to go with the 16:9. It don't look bad. And man, I'm telling you, to me, it looks good. Like I said, I'm wall to wall, and that's what I wanted. If I'd had a bigger room, I'd have had a bigger screen. If my room would have been made different in my other house, I would have had a 250 inch screen if I could have fit it in there. I mean, I like big screens, so that's why I went with the biggest I could. If this room would have been just a little bit wider, I could have went to 133 or 100. Can't remember an exact next step up. And then that would have been the one after that. I think would have been 150, which is what I had. And but I'm satisfied with this. I like the way it looks. Still thinking about doing the, coming right there and just doing an arch to here. So that will cover up those lights. So all you'd see is the glow coming down. I think it'll look good. Just something to dress it up a little bit. I probably ain't gonna do nothing on the bottom. I had thought about coming out doing a little thing here, building it up, just something, I don't know. I don't think I'm a fool with none of that. I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out, guys. But yep. So let's go to the other video, you know, with the unboxing and showing how I put it together, the screen, and then we'll come back and wrap this video up. Okay guys, so we have the Silver Ticket product screen, 16:9, 128 inch acoustic transparent screen. Now I really like these because I had them in my last theater, so I definitely wanted to try them again. And when I opened the box up, it was packaged up extremely well, just like the last one that I had. The last one that I had was damaged, but it wasn't their fault. It was Amazon or the driver. So I took the top rails out, and that's in 4 pieces, and I laid them out, and you'll see in the next few frames. Then I laid the side pieces out, and just kind of having it laid out. So then you want to grab your brackets to put them together, and that's the little brackets. And you'll see in the next frame there's a channel that it fits up in, so it goes all the way in the channel, and that's it right there. And then you line up your holes, and then you screw it together. Now I like the way these things go together, and I don't know how other screens do, because this is the only screens that I've used. And it fits together well, the fitment is good, and you can't even really see the seam, especially when you get it on the wall. You're not going to see it. You got to be really looking for it. So then you take your corner pieces and you put your side piece in one way. You actually can just put it in the corner, in the very end piece, and then on both ends, and then slide it together. And that's the way I did it on the other side. But it also falls in the same kind of channel. It goes in there, and you put your screws in it, and then you slide the panels together, and then you do that on all 4 sides. And like I say, when it locks together, it looks really good. So there, your frame is all built, all 4 corners and the middles are very secure. So the next process is to put the braces in. So that's the braces, and it has a channel in there, and you just fit it in the channel and line it up. I measured it and make sure it was right. And those are also wrapped in black felt. Now this is the screen, and it has a decal or whatever on the back that tells you where the back and the front. So you lay it out, and you put these little rods in. Now I found out that it's easier when you put the rods in the long way. Use a little screwdriver to open the hole, because they are aggravating to go in. The end pieces are really easy because you got a rubber piece on it that slides through. The ones that goes, the length of it is 2 pieces, and it really is hard to go in. So that took me the longest, was just to get that, because you got to do 4 pieces like that. So once you get all that done, you have it all laid out, you got all your rods in, and then you lay your frame back over top of it. So once you lay your frame back over top of it, you want to pull your screen up through the frame, all the way around it, pull it through your rails, and then you want to do the springs. The big end of the spring goes on the little fiberglass rod, and the small end hooks in the longest away from you right there, as you see in this picture. And it's better to do it on the sides, go from one side to the next side, do all the corners, do the middle, and that kind of pulls it tight and keeps it tight, and then just kind of fill in the gaps. I mean, it's good if you had 2 people to do it, and one can get on each side, and you can just do it, one do the same ones all the way down, and it keeps the tension level. And that's when you get it all done and it's laid out. And I noticed on this one, I had a little wrinkle to it, but it was fine. And I got all the springs in it, but that wrinkle will come out in time, because this thing is rolled up, and I didn't show that, but it's rolled up on a tube, and it rolled out real easy. So then you can just hang it. I didn't use hanging material that they sent with it. They got a nice little bracket that adjusts and all. I used my hinges, so I leaned it up against the wall, and as you can see, I basically got a 1/2 inch on each side. I mean, I put the absolute biggest screen I could in my theater. And then there it is, guys. It's all hung up, easy to go. Probably took 45 minutes total. Took longer to hang it because you had to get it level and get the hinges on there, but that's another picture of it. And man, I am totally satisfied with it. So we will come back to you and talk to you again at the end of this video. And there's another picture of it. I was watching Lord of the Rings, so that's not a very good picture, but man, it looks good, looks sharp. But we'll talk to you again here in just a few minutes. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. And man, it's been a journey so far. And I actually did just run a little calibration on it because it was sounding off. I mean, you know, the receiver was still set to my old theater, which was a whole lot bigger. So I just run calibration, and I went through it, checked everything, and it does sound a lot better. But I mean, of course, this is not final calibration. We've got carpet, acoustic panels. We've got a lot to deal with before we're gonna get into the final thing. I haven't even hooked my mini DSP up. I don't even have my other 2 subs in here yet. So I will have 4 subs, mini DSP, got to run RAW. I mean, it was a long process to get this thing dialed in, and I'm wanting to change processors. So a lot of people said, don't go with Imativa. I don't know, it's a good deal right now on them, but right now, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. I'm happy with the way it sounds, and I may just leave it like this while I wait till next year. I don't know yet, but I would like to have something different. Give me more videos to be able to do and talk about and stuff. So we'll see. I got time, you know. So anyway, let's wrap this video up. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscriber count's still going up. Thank you guys for that. And man, I hope y'all have a rest of your good weekend, and we will see you again real soon.